Honey, I am on a roll with these type of videos. Honey, Nico and Status, I'm coming for you, honey. I'm coming for you. Not in that way, though. Boom, boom, boom. Because y'all know Nico done turned into an adult entertainment star over there. But, yes, honey, I'm coming for Nico with these darn topic of videos of sorts. Because, honey, I didn't think I'd be back this soon to give y'all a naughty topic. Child, y'all about to know a little bit more about Diva than some of y'all care to know, honey. Disclaimer in advance. This is explicit talk, so if y'all come to my channel for more of the regular commentary, exit now. For my LGBT folks, or for my women who are just naturally curious about this subject, because it actually crosses over into y'all sector as well. But it touches over into the gay and trans sector. Now, I know y'all going to be trying to figure out, like, how is that, Diva? Honey, Young Thug has this trial. I don't care about a Young Thug. I can't tell you one song from Young Thug or whatnot. Hell, I can barely, I can even darn point Young Thug out of a lineup. That's how much oblivious I am to Young Thug. But I am familiar with the artist. He's arrested on something, right? So they having a trial. Somebody done hacked the darn computers. I was like, I know they making this issue up. I know darn well nobody did not hack the court's computers. And of all things, they put on some gay porn, right? But not any gay porn. Child, they put on Dreamy Bull. Now, if anybody who's familiar with Dreamy Bull over in the Twitter sphere, child, Dreamy Bull is a stream power bottom. He's a straight power bottom. And when I say straight, I mean he's a straight man married to a white woman. Ain't never been intimate with any guy, but he's had every sort of dildo in the back door that will put the boys like Amon Rizzo and shit to shame. Let me tell you how much of a extreme play that he is. He is known for putting large items. Y'all know how big an eggplant really is. And I ain't talking about no phallus. I'm talking about the actual fruit. He can literally put an eggplant up his behind. I'm not kidding y'all. He does extreme sorts of anal play where he will put an apple up his behind and pop the apple out. Put a whole bunch of grapes up his behind and plop them out. What else has he done? He's played with every sort of hanky toy dildo. And you know how hanky toys, they create the extraterrestrial looking dildos where it looks like an alien. It looks like it looks like something disformed, a golem penis or something. Like something darn mythical. He's done played around with those. And y'all know those are up in Cutler X territory. If y'all know about Cutler X, honey, he is like a good 13 inches long by a solid 9-inch circumference. Do y'all know how wide is that is equivalent to a beer bottle. A beer can in circumference. So imagine putting a Colt 45. A solid Colt 45 up your behind. I'm sorry, y'all. That's my darn laundry getting done. Child, when I tell you he put some of the folks to shame that if he was to darn do some male content collabs, honey, he'll blow some of these other folks out the water, out the water, honey. Y'all think darn Raheem is giving it up lately, honey. Raheem don't have nothing on Dreamy Bull, honey. And honey, shout out to Raheem don't never cease to amaze me. I just seen yesterday that he done finally did a collab with Andy Rodriguez, honey. And not only that, but he did a versus scene with Andy. Now, Andy ain't never bottom on camera. Now, that was the surprise. Now, we knew that Raheem all along was getting the back door tap. And now this year alone, honey, he just done been with everybody. At this point, we just waiting on, although hell, I guess Fame will be a disappointment at this point because Fame will give the gymnastics. But child, we done seen Child, we done seen darn going Raheem take every type of super large from everybody at this point. That, honey, I don't think darn going Fame could compare at this point in the game. Honey, I think the only other person that would be interesting with darn going Raheem at this point is Cairo Varon, honey. Anybody who's familiar with Cairo Varon, Veyron, honey, now that'll make for an interesting collab. But short of Cairo Varon or Cutler X himself, honey. Now, if he does Cairo Varon, or doggone Cutler X, honey, that will be the collab of the century. But, honey, he done shocked us left and right. He done gave us Elijah Wild. He done gave us the Indian dude. He done did a couple interracial ones. Although he hasn't messed with Tim Kruger yet. And he does have a partnership over there with Tim Tales. So it's like, honey, if we see doggone Tim Kruger over there with doggone Raheem, now that'll make for some interesting content. Or he messed with Boomer Banks in the past. If he let Boomer Banks doggone hit him, now that'll make for an interesting versus scene. But back to doggone Dreamy Bull. Dreamy Bull done got doggone put onto the computer screen. Honey, everybody looking at their computers or whatnot, they about to enter into evidence whatnot. Next thing they know, they darn gonna hear moaning, darn gonna Dreamy playing with the vibrator, darn going rubbing himself down, and you know, stuff coming out and stuff. And once again, I got to be very careful with the language. I'm trying to get my monetization back with YouTube. YouTube is playing with me. I got to submit another appeal tomorrow. So I got to be very careful with my content for here on out. But, honey, we still want to talk about the stuff nonetheless, honey. Even if they don't give me my coins back, honey, shit, they don't give me no money no damn way like that. So, honey, we're going to keep it all moving. But still, I would like to get a little bit of coin. But moving on. Child, Dreamy Bull's behind and every other thing that he puts up there was up on the screen. Honey, darn going, I'm talking about the scene where he was pooping out grapes. The scene where he was darn gone playing with darn gone toy, which I would love to, you know, he got that on his website. Now that's the one that I wouldn't mind having. Y'all know D1 don't do too much backdoor play, honey. Don't nobody has the pleasure of getting back there, honey. Only, let me not lie, there's actually a few guys that could get it, but they just, that's a whole nother topic for another day. Why D1 just don't do no activities. Hell, y'all know D1 only gets action about 2 times a year, honey. So it's like, but that toy right there, that would be interesting. I would not mind buying that one. But honey, Dreamy Bull done got put out on the doggone Young Thugs, you know, courthouse. Everybody now know who Dreamy Bull is. Now this is where it gets complicated, because people were already familiar with Dreamy Bull in a whole nother sense, because some y'all trifling for this. Now, I knew where Dreamy Bull was somewhat located because I'm from North Carolina. And y'all know, as the esthetician that is of the community, you know, word gets out about my reputation. Now, with that being said, hold on, let me encompass it by saying, no, I'm not one of the naughty estheticians. Now, that's going to be a video topic within itself, because I know there's some other folks that mix adult entertainment with aesthetics. I was the girl that was strictly on the professional side, but I was just cute to look at, and I darn could get you together. So, by way of me working with several adult entertainment stars, waxing them and stuff, me having a connection with the guys on base, because a lot of guys dealt with chafing and stuff, so I had a lot of Army clientele come see me back when I was doing my aesthetic services. They would get waxes down there. I would also offer, you know, ingrown hair treatments, etc. Adult entertainers came through too to keep that wax smooth, you know, figure whatnot. And then by way of that, and then him having his location on, I was somewhat familiar what area of North Carolina that he was from. But of course, the darn on heifers, darn on dots his darn on address and stuff. Oh, but they didn't stop there. Not only did they dox his physical address, honey, they done went and darn on pulled up his records from years ago. He impersonated a pastor. He's done some other fraud type activities. I think he did an aggravated robbery and some shit. Like a whole bunch of stuff that we wouldn't think that Dreamy would do. But I was like, well, child, in comparison to what some of y'all are guilty of, I was like, this is modern life. I mean, none of this is, I mean, I'm not saying that it's a right to do any sort of crime. But I was like, well, at least he's guilty of some darn on white collar type shit. Y'all guilty. Some of y'all that's throwing rocks are guilty of darn on running people over and leaving them for dead. ATL Tay. Some of y'all guilty or aggravated assault and stabbing people. Honey, I told y'all about Knockout. Every time he darn gonna break up with one of the girls, honey, they want to go darn gonna play Edward Scissorhands with his face. Some of y'all guilty of domestic violence and shit. Some of y'all out there darn going doing porn scenes for booger sugar that y'all let be known. Some of y'all out there shooting at each other and stuff like that. So him darn going doing a little bit of impersonation of the pastor for some funds. I was like, child, that's very light in comparison to, you know, some of the other folks darn going transgressions, honey. But it got so bad to the point where he couldn't even relocate nowhere else in darn on North Carolina. He didn't want to chance it. So, you know, to my damn detriment, honey. Because y'all know Diva Juan, honey, I was on my marketing on the low. I was like, child, back when I thought I was going to get back to doing the status the first time around, I said, honey, this would shake up the internet if I was to get Dreamy Bull over there on my channel. And honey, now that'll throw the girls for a loop because, honey, on so many different levels. I would have had a collab with Drink, but it wouldn't have been that type of collab. It would have been me doing the waxing and whatnot. But, honey, that would have been enough to get everybody's doggone attention more ways than one. Honey, I was about to reach out and everything. And then next thing I know, he done packed up and went cross to a whole nother country. He's not darn going West Coast. He's not up north. Honey, y'all done drove this mug out the whole country. He now resides in the United Kingdom. I was like, ain't this about a move? I was like, damn. When I tell y'all that when that shit happened, just when I was about to darn on slide up in his DMs and be like, hey, I'm sure you heard about Diva Juan through the grapevine. Well, not Diva Juan, but, you know, my actual name through the grapevine, honey. I'm the darn trans esthetician that everybody raves about with my reviews, honey. I'm the one that can get your darn backdoor wax smooth. I can also treat your post-inflammatory hyperpigmentations and more, honey. I can do your body sculpting treatments, make sure the abs are still toning and whatnots, and plenty of more, darling. Honey, I already had the marketing spiel ready. And y'all done drove Dreamy all the way to the UK. And even in the UK, somebody's still effing with him. Because I know some of y'all would think, well, this would be a good thing. This will be some good promotion for his site or whatnot. You is an adult entertainer. But see, not all promotion is good promotion. Because number one, this was darn played in a darn seamless straight man's. I mean, granted, I've heard some rumors about Young Thug or whatnot. I get them confused with little Uzi Vert at times. But honey, sometimes they all play for the team. But neither here nor there. The majority of the courtroom do not play for the team. So it's like you done blasted the darn image of him to a darn clientele that wouldn't darn partake in this shit. So it's like, honey, that done fell on death's door. And then it's not like you pulled it up from his actual site. You pulled it up from one of the phishing sites. So people didn't really get to know his name. It's like you had to know who he was already to be familiar with him. So a lot of people was just trying to figure out, like, who is this darn boy up on here pooting out grapes? But a lot of us knew it was Dreamy. Now that's where the gag comes in. I was like, shit, you over here putting Dreamy's darn assets on Front Street. The least you could have did that was to help him out and darn put the lube out there. Because it's like, Honey, shout out to black-owned businesses, especially in the porn world. You know, black in every sector, we don't get paid the same as our counterparts. And he done went and, you know, marketed off of his assets in more ways than one through the OnlyFans, through the Just for Fans, and then he got one for y'all that likes the extra stuff, the scatty scat, like. Yeah, nah, I can't give y'all no commentary on that. Now, Diva Wine is freaky, but I don't mess with no type of fecal matters and stuff. Maybe a little bit of pee if it's clear or whatnot. So even then, it's like I like the look of pee as it's hitting maybe the toilet. I don't know. Depending on the guy, you might be freak. And if we in the showers and whatnot, you might be able to do a golden shower on my backside or whatnot. Maybe. But fecal matter, no. I cannot do instruments. But he plays around with that too. So for anybody who likes people who play with the boo-boo and stuff, honey, y'all, he got a doggone subscription for y'all for that as well. But me, no. Diva Wine is very freaky. I can do a lot of things. I can do some feet. I can do the back door. Honey, we definitely don't oppose the D, honey. We can do plenty of different positions. And like I said, if your pee is clear, I might even entertain a little bit of doggone pee. If it can't be a golden shower in the sense of your pee being golden. It has to be clear like lemonade or water, honey. I might entertain it, but... And even then, it's not hit my hair. Bitch, I'm natural, honey. You ain't about to cause my shit to draw up or whatnots. And no, we are not about to hit the mouth. You, like I said, maybe you can do a little bit of sprinkling up on the doggone assets or whatnots. That's about it. Maybe the doggone slender stomach, maybe. But honey, he does the boo-boo play for y'all that likes that. But yeah. Y'all done put his shit all the way on Front Street in more ways than one, honey. And, honey, it got so bad he had to turn his doggone comments off. I was like, po Dreamy. They just ain't going to give Dreamy a doggone break. First, they doggone was going at him for having a wife, honey. First, they was like, oh, you married to a white woman. I was like, y'all shut y'all mother freaking doggone ho-temp, woke-temp asses the hell on up some god doggone well. Yeah, all the stuff that y'all do and y'all doggone perturbed that he has a white wife. Y'all wanted him so bad to be fully dickly out. Hell, at the end of the day, he might still be bisexual because it's like, yeah, I'm going to say it ain't no way in the world. Now, he say he fully straight. But bitch, you done took every sort of extraterrestrial cutler size D in the world to the point where, honey, it ain't no way in the world you can't tell me that he wouldn't entertain the right one. Like, I can see him and that wife having an extra guy in the bedroom every now and again, honey. I can see it. I can see. You can't tell me that the wife... that they don't participate in some cuckold type of stuff. I can see him being on that type of time. And now that he's over there in the UK where his reputation ain't going to be tarnished, he don't have to worry about his American crime past coming up, which once again is still very minor compared to half of these hoes, honey, actually guilty of felonies and shit. But yeah, that's the tea, y'all, honey. Dreamy Bull is the person who was on the screen at Young Thug's trial, honey. Did y'all get to see it? Did y'all enjoy what y'all saw, honey? Did y'all want to see a little bit more? Now, once again, for the people who want to see more, I definitely tell you, go in with caution. Honey, he is not for the light of heart. You're going to see some things coming out of his behind that you didn't think were supposed to come out, honey. When I'm telling you, you will see a whole apple doggone pop out of his doggone booty hole like Alice in Wonderland. Whoop! Honey, I'm telling you, you will see a whole lot of stuff that will, I don't care how much porn you watched, still go in with caution. And then, as far as the scat play, honey, child, that's your business, honey. I mean, I'm judging, but honey, you ain't got to tell me that's your doggone ministry. He, like I said, he got something for everybody, child. But that is that. And like I said, honey, they could have promoted his darn lube. He got a good affordable lube for $14.99, honey. Only reason why I ain't brought it because I got so much lube that I haven't darn used up yet. Because y'all know Diva Wine stay with cobwebs, honey. Because, honey, Diva Wine's a picky bitch. Diva Wine is on the business grind. I don't got time to entertain men, honey. So I ain't had time to purchase the lube until I get through with some of my stuff that I already have. But very affordable, $14.99, 4 ounces. $5 more, you can go ahead and get 8 ounces. Give y'all a little. This is how much the 8 ounces will be for $19. Like I said, and then a little goes a long way, honey. It's a silicone hybrid, so it's watery, but very. It has a snotty-like texture and look to it, and it's meant not to evaporate. So because, like I said, he plays with the huge toys and stuff, so it's meant not to evaporate. But at the same time, it's the first type of silicone lube that I've heard that can be compatible with the toys. Because usually with adult toys, you want to go with water-based lube. But you know, water-based lube dries up very quickly, and you have to constantly reapply more and more and more. But with the hybrid, it remains sticky, but it's formulated in a way where you get the silicone long-lasting feel and more of the slickness. But the watery hybrid makes it safe for the toys. Now that's interesting. That is interesting. And I got enough darn toys to experiment with. Like I can darn risk a dildo or two getting deteriorated. And I might give y'all my thoughts sometime, maybe a half a year from now, on the OnlyFans or whatnot. So on my Twitter. But anyways, that is the news, y'all. Y'all give me y'all thoughts on this darn situation, honey. Leave y'all thoughts down below. Feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see y'all soon with more videos. And if you was wondering, Dreamy Bull, honey, y'all just go ahead and check out my Twitter for that. I can't even put that in the YouTube. And I'm talking about my main Twitter, because y'all are not primitive to my freak Twitter. But for this news right here, I will put it. Just scroll through my main Twitter, Diva Wine. Honey, y'all will see the Young Thug tape come up. And then I will also link Dreamy Bull's Twitter for y'all that's interested in seeing more about him. But that is it, y'all. Leave y'all thoughts down below, and I'll see y'all soon with more videos. Mwah.